Folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the San Antonio Spurs facing the New Orleans Pelicans. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Jalen Green, and it's AI in its center. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Green, three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Right side Murray. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Here's Ramos. And Williamson with the block. Here's Murphy. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Jones. Now here's Williamson. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Now here's Green. Clarkson outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Jones. Green with the defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Ramos. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Murray with it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
On the wing, Green. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Green's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Misses from close range.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Clarkson. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way. To the paint. Williamson passes to Murray. Back to Williamson. It's deflected. Here's Ramos. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Green up top. Clarkson outside. Fires it. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here's Williamson. And he's off from 17. Hits a 2-point differential. Pass to Green from outside the arc. The rebound by Murray. Green's gone 1 for 3 on the night. To halt the run. And too long on the shot. Inside. Here's Ramos. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Pelicans trail. Looking to end the drought. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to AI. Covered by Williamson. Good on the shot.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's New Orleans now. 4-point game. Here's Murray. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. A nice shot by Ramos. 6 points for him.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Murray with it. Green picks him up. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now off the inbound. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Green. On the wing, Clarkson. Williams grabs the board. Clarkson's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Williamson passes to Murray. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Murray's got 6 points.
How many times are we going to hear Zion's passing is underrated? Add this one to the list.
Green for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Murray. Here's Murphy. Down low. And it's all tied up.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now Clarkson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Poole, he's checked in for New Orleans. Timeout called. The Pelicans. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pass to Looney. Here's Alvarado. Floats one. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Looney. They grab their own miss. And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it. Here's Ramos. He has 6. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. Fires the 3. They get it back. Here's AI. And it's good. 2 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Murphy. Pass to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, poked away. Here's Ramos. Here's ABC. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Poole outside. Driving inside. Ramos pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Here's AI. That shot missing. Looney with some nice D. Here's Poole. It's tipped. Here's ABC. Not going to go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Bay passes to Poole. Here's Murphy. The kick out to Poole. Trying to get back on track. The rebound by the Spurs. 1:46 left in the opening quarter. And it's ABC missing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Poole left side to the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. And it's a Spurs ball. They lead by 4. Pass to AI. Here's ABC. A minute 15 left in the first. Inside. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. And San Antonio leads by 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Back to Poole. And there's the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's AI. Pass to Perez. Out to the wing. to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. AI. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Bay outside. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doesn't go that time. Here's AI. Pass to AI. Here's ABC. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one's off. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game. And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Clarkson for 3, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Perez. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over to the left wing. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. San Antonio leading. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Pelicans trail. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he makes the first. And the Spurs making a change here. So he gets them both. San Antonio with the ball, leading by 5. Pass to ABC. Jones against Green. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hawkins. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Green. Here's Ramos. And stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jones with the ball. Green picks him up. They kick it out to Murray. Now Williamson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Screen. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Right now a close game in New Orleans. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Murray. And he's going for the lob. And that one is hammered home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ramos. 6 points for him. Pass to Clarkson. Jacks up a three. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Here's Hawkins. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Here's Ramos. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Murray's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hawkins. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And the Spurs with possession here. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Green against Jones. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls for him. The Pelicans making a switch here. Bay's checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Pelicans trail. Murray finds Williamson. Back to Murray. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. Green against Bay. He got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Spurs call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do. New Orleans on D.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Driving to the basket. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And the defense helpless as Sadiq Bey comes right at him.
Here's Ramos. He has 6. Clarkson against Jones. And stolen by Jones. To the wing on the left. Outside Murray. Pass to Bey. Clock at 6. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio leading. Here's Ramos. Here's AI. Covered by Williamson. To the paint. Here's ABC. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Left side Murray. Down low. It's rebounded by AI. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And the first one at the line is good. It's both from the stripe. Some changes for New Orleans. Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Poole in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Ramos. Give him 8 points now. Outside, Green. Here's AI. Back to Green. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's ABC. He's got 5. Pass to Ramos. Outside, Green. Here's Ramos. This one for 3. Kept alive. Here's AI. Outside for Green. From downtown. The shot won't fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Murphy. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. Looney's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Zion Williamson. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Ramos. Pass to AI. Here's ABC. There's the triple. Pelicans cleared away. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alvarado. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. The Pelicans trail. Here's Poole. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Free throw good. Poole. Second free throw, no good. Here's ABC, guarded by Poole. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's New Orleans now. There's a one-hand jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Looney. Six on the shot clock. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Looney's got his second basket.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Here's AI. Here's ABC. The offensive rebound. AI, no good. Bay outside. Poole outside. Back to Bay. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
The first free throw is good.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
And so Bay nails both of them. San Antonio leading. Pass to ABC. Here's ABC. He's got 6. Here's Perez. Takes a 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Poole. San Antonio with a rebound. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Here's ABC. He's covered by Bay. Pass to Perez. Here's ABC. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And so it's New Orleans with it. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Here's Bay. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And that one falls for Bay. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Perez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Looney. Offensive rebound. Murphy's shot is good.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Pass to AI. Here's AI, guarded by Poole. Here's Perez. Drills it from deep. And San Antonio leads by 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Poole. Rebounded by Perez. Poole's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Pass to ABC. From deep.
Well, Poole contesting on that shot and becoming a better defender. That's the next step.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit, but they look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
We've got Kevon Looney. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Charity stripe shot. Here's Looney. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Perez with the bucket.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Here's Murphy. He's covered by Clarkson. Murphy's shot is good. Give him 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Perez. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. On the wing, Green. Clarkson outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And he can't get the first one. Zion Williamson is checked in for Looney. And the Spurs making a change here. Good on the second one. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Murray. The floater. Ramos pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Pass to Green. Unable to get that one. Jones with some nice D. So it's the Pelicans now. Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to AI. Green with the ball. He's got 5. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now here's Murray. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by AI. To the middle. Here's Ramos. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Here's Murphy. Give him 8 points now. Here's Williamson. Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Ramos. 10 points for him. Covered by Williamson. And the shot falls short that time.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but oh man.
Oh!
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. AI goes back up. Deflected. Here's Murphy. He's covered by Clarkson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Ramos, defended by Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And he knocks down the first one. That one's no good. The Pelicans trail. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through. And he's now got the double-double.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. To the wing, right side. Here's ABC. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Now Murray. He's got 11. On the wing, Jones. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 13.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Ramos. 11 points in the game. Pass to ABC. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Williamson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
First one falls for him.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's San Antonio with it. And here is Green. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Murphy. Down low. Here's Williamson. They now take the lead.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition, and they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And that one misses. And it's a Spurs ball. Trailing by 2. Outside, Green. And stolen by Jones. Now the Pelicans in transition. And here they go. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Jones.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Ramos. 11 points in the game. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Over Green. That one a little long. Here's ABC. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Pass to Ramos. Here's ABC. To stop the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. New Orleans in the lead. Poole outside. From 10 feet away. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Ramos. No good. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. San Antonio with a rebound.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Poole. Defense right on him. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it up and in. Poole's got 7 points in the game.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Bey. He's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Perez. 13 points in the game. Here's ABC, guarded by Poole. Over to the wing, just 2 to shoot. Here's ABC. That one doesn't drop, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Now here's Jones. And he lobs it up top, and Williamson throws it down.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. The first one falls. The Pelicans making a switch here. Looney's checked in. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Poole with the ball. He has 7 to the paint. They swipe it. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. Six to shoot. Here's Perez. From outside, off the mark. Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Williamson. Rebound San Antonio. Here's ABC. 7 points in the game. Good D by Bey. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. No good on that one. Murphy, he's checked in for Looney. And he's good on the second. San Antonio trailing here. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's ABC. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-5 run. Williamson passes to Poole. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Poole's got 9.
Whew, highlight reel stuff there from Jordan Poole.
Here's Perez, guarded by Poole. Perez can't hit. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
And it's blocked. 3-on-3. Pass to AI. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. The shot comes out, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Williamson, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Here's Perez. 13 points in the game. He's covered by Bay. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 10 points for him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart and he plays into it, getting the personal.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Now Clarkson. He's got 10. Pass to Green. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Clarkson for 3. It doesn't go for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelicans ahead, up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Jalen Green, and it's AI in at the center position. Throws it up high.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick and roll setting. He can be dangerous.
And here's Clarkson. Over Poole. And it's Clarkson missing. Clarkson's gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Murray passes to Poole. Shoots. Offensive board. Second chance effort. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now. And here are the Spurs now. A 12-point game. Clarkson for 3. He drops it from range.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Clarkson against Poole. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's on Clarkson.
And Poole playing aggressive on the inside, just forcing the defense to come at him.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Poole. Here's Ramos. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Poole's got 5 baskets and 12 tries so far. Poole against Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 5. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Poole outside. The three. And it's a Spurs ball. Down by 12. Pass to Ramos. There's the three. The Pelicans pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Jones, the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murphy. Green covering. Poole for 3. They get it again. Misses from short range. On offense, here are the Spurs. A 12-point game. Clarkson against Jones. The teardrop. Jones with some nice D. Clarkson's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the field.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. To the inside. Here's AI. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to AI. 4-3. Murphy pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. And it's San Antonio's ball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Clarkson with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to end the cold streak. That one is off. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
It's good.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Ramos. Pass to Clarkson. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Murray. Right side Jones. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. Green against Jones. And it's hammered home by Green.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Poole. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Ramos, defended by Murray. Ramos, no good. Pass to Poole. Fires for three. And the Pelicans get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's Ramos. Over Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that one misses. Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And the second free throw is good. Here's Murphy. Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. Rebound San Antonio.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Murray. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Here's Ramos. Pass to AI. Now Clarkson. Fades away. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his fifth rebound in this one. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Clarkson. To the middle. And that one's long.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
On the wing, Jones Green covering. Here's Williamson. The little short-range fadeaway is off target. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Ramos. Can't get it to fall.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Pass to Williamson. Over Clarkson. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if the defense is going to give up this kind of shot, they're challenging you to prove you can make that, and Zion showing he can't.
Now here's Clarkson. Shoots. Rebounded by New Orleans. Murray's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Green. Clarkson outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Murphy. Kicks it out to Williamson. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. No dice from the high post. Here's Ramos. Clarkson with the ball. On the wing, Green. They need this. No good there.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Murray into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Clarkson. Here's Ramos. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by AI. .141 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Jones.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Lets it fly. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's ABC. He's off on the layup.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. No good off the back of the rim. Here's ABC. McDaniels covering. And it's ABC missing. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Williamson. That shot off. So the Spurs will take it the other way to stop the drought, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air. defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their